Greetings to you all, and welcome back to Let's Play Red Alert Alternative. We're here on Allies 6, and let's... Ooh, good grief, we're going somewhere different now. Going to the ocean. Please don't be naval. Please don't be a naval mission. Tanya's tale retold. Alright, I'm interested. Let's learn some more. Cabal's weapons were not that impactful here. What did he give me? He gave me the plans to build SAM sites, I think. I didn't do it for you. You're a sassy AI, aren't you, Cabal? Though I am inclined to agree. So long as you're on our side, it's all good. What the devil has happened to Tanya? She's been animeified. I guess that's fine. That's the style we're going for with these briefings. I mean, we've got Sierra over here. Stop blinking when I point at you. It's haunting. She did it again. But alright, we gotta fit to the style. Oh, Cabal's parked himself down here. What an amenable chap. Island. That's what I like to see. There's less chance of it being a naval mission if I'm doing things on an island. Fantastic. Alright, rescue Tanya. I mean, that's just painting by numbers as far as Command & Conquer campaigns goes. I can do that. What the devil is this? This is the greatest spy who ever lived. There is no single unit in this game I've not had more confidence over. This is mind-bending to read. Who is this chap? And how British is he going to sound? Wait, the spy in this game is literally Sean Connery. It's going to be great. Damn you, Dr. J. But also thank you, Dr. J. That's awesome. I need a moment to reel on this. Squad, finish the debriefing without me. I am now playing two roles in the same story. I am both the spy and the commander. Multitasking is not my strong point, but I'll give it a go. I'll take it out, I'll take it in a moment. Very bizarre, but much appreciated. Alright, so, as per the briefing, it's time that we rescued the legendary Allied Commando, Tanya Adams, together with the help of the legendary top agent, Ortega, being controlled by the legendary Allied Ortega. Let's crack on. It's a very odd feeling as I get to play with myself. I should probably stop the recording now and redo this introduction because I'm going with it.
Yes. Yes. What?
Let me admire the team.
Yes. Move out. Of course.
We have a Russian.
Of course.
A clone of the same Russian.
Yeah. Okay.
One of the three musketeers.
Yes, sir.
And legendary agent Ortega.
On my way. Yes, sir. Indeed.
I can already see this mission is going to be damn hard. When you're given such a specific snapshot of units, all with intended purpose, it's never easy. Look at my eyesight kick in though. This is true to life. I can see this far if I have binoculars and my glasses. So we have a thief. That's what this is. Want a timey game? Yeah. What are these guys? These are commandos. I did not realize that. They don't look armed.
Commander, move out. Of course. Yes, of course.
Oh, of course I don't realize they're commandos. There aren't commandos in Red Alert, are there? There's Tanya. She is the commando.
Commander, of course.
And the commandos in Tiberian Dawn are not
Yes, of course.
Russian. They are very much
Yes.
present Tiberium.
Yes. Of course. Of course.
Alright, I trust the power of the commandos.
Of course. Move out.
Up to a fantastic start.
Of course. Move out.
Now I assume the engineer cannot be allowed to die.
Of course.
One dog dares to face me.
Of course. Of course.
These guys need better animal care.
Move out.
You can't just let your dog run off as soon as it sees someone like that. I don't like the look of this.
Of course. Of course. Yes. Move out. Move out. Yes. Of course.
So whilst I casually wait for the ship to go by, I will mention a few things. We have updated the game. So Dr. J, the man who creates this mod, has sent me an update that fixes a few things. It fixes some of the music that was having issues before. You don't need to know the details, just know that it's fixed. Thumbs up.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Of course.
I want to destroy you, but you aided me. You can live today.
Of course.
And I also have a slight graphical fix that should fix some of the holes we were seeing in the Tiberian Dawn buildings. If you remember, the power plants in previous missions had little pixel holes that you could see the ground through. I was given a slight graphical fix that should alleviate some of those issues.
Yes. Move out. Move out. Move out.
Now, it's only a small thing. I'm not going to say it's the biggest patch the world's ever seen, but it's wonderful to see.
Of course.
Active development. Someone who cares so much about their project that they're still actively fixing it,
Of course.
based on feedback.
Yes.
Agreed.
And that makes me happy. You guys are never chasing me.
Agreed. Affirmative.
Okay, here's the big downside here. When I'm selecting the entire group of units,
Very well.
it's the minigunner that speaks,
Commander.
not legendary top agent Artega.
Of course. Move out.
Wait, now it's the commandos?
Agreed. Yes, sir. Agreed.
No, when you select the units, it randomly selects someone. Why am I sending Artega in? Good lord, Artega does not fight his own battles. We should have learnt this by now.
Move out. Move out. Of course. Move out. Of course.
Talking about myself in the third person is very strange.
Of course. Of course.
Affirmative.
No, don't shoot that! I mean, do shoot that. Good work.
Yes, sir.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
Yes,
Legendary Allied Commander Artega was not aware of this plan.
Yes. Move out.
I guess it was drawn up by legendary top agent Artega.
Move out.
Good work, man.
Of course. Move out. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
These people are really need some glasses or something. They're not aware.
At one.
Commander. Of course.
Imagine you're standing guard, the three of you and your two mates. It's okay, it's pretty cold, but you've got flamethrowers, so you keep yourself warm. And suddenly your mate spontaneously combusts.
Of course.
And you don't look around or anything, you don't think, maybe I'm under fire. You just go, oh,
Yes. Move out.
but Tom's dead.
Move out.
And then you just stand there.
At one. Very well.
Commander. Of course.
I mean, who's been training these guys?
Move out.
I tell you who's not been training them.
Yes, sir. Indeed. Commander. Move out. Of course. Move out. Move out. Move out. Move out. Of course. Move
That
out.
dog was moving underneath the fog of war.
Commander.
At one.
Smart creature.
Yes. Of course.
By the way, something that I find
Commander.
that other people are going to be confused by is why is Artega from England, top agent from England,
Yes, sir. On my way.
clearly Scottish.
For king and country. Yes. Of course.
Whatever.
Of course. Move out. Move out.
This could be a threat.
Report agreed. Acknowledge. At one. Affirmative.
What's your plan now?
Yes, sir. Of course. Move
Now,
out.
did I see a civilian run this way? Was that a hint that there's a path over here? Or was this him? Or did you just run past the tank?
Of course. Move out.
Nice snowman, by the way.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
See, I understand the way your mind works.
Of course. Of course.
I can sneak with the best of them.
Of course. Move out. Move out. Move out. Of course.
Thank you, allied friend.
Of course.
You have done well.
Move out.
Now, I urge you to remain there, so
Move
it
out.
doesn't look suspicious.
Move out. Of course. Of course. Commander, move out.
One turret is not a threat.
Yes.
It will do barely any damage to a commando because it's anti-vehicle and he's
Yes.
very much
Sir, at once.
non-vehicular.
Agreed.
Yes.
At once. Affirmative.
Interesting. Nothing here poses a threat.
Commander.
Top Agent Ortega could power down this whole place.
Yes, sir. At once. Agreed.
Kinda want to know what I'm dealing with though before I do that. It's quite a commitment.
Affirmative.
Giving up my top agent.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Ooh, hello.
Affirmative. Very well. Ready?
Move out. Of course.
Yes, sir. Agreed. Affirmative.
Well, there's basically no defense, so we can just walk in and then decide what we're doing. We can kill a few dogs first.
Very well. Agreed.
Warm up a bit. Hello.
Affirmative. At once. Very well.
Commander, move out. Of course.
We do have one engineer, and I think we're stealing this considering its HP.
Yes. Of course. Move out.
Don't have any funds though.
Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course.
Awaiting orders.
Of course.
Unit lost. Unit lost.
Well, the thief's dead. That's probably the end of the mission.
Move out.
Don't play the alert noise. Capture that. We clearly need to do it.
Move out. Of course.
New construction options. Building cancelled.
Yes.
Okay, Tanya's here somewhere. Tanya's in here, isn't she? Yes, she is.
Commander, of course. Move out.
I don't have my thief. I can't steal credits. I can't build a transport.
Of course.
I think that's
Of
mission
course.
over. Is that a missile silo? What is this prison?
Move out.
Why does it have a missile silo? So here's my understanding. There's no way on earth you're getting past the Tesla coils. And Tanya's never getting out past the Tesla coils. So Top Agent Ortega has to power down the base. But I have no money, so I'm 90% sure
Of course. Of course.
the thief has to go into a silo or a refinery to steal some credits.
Yes, sir.
What happens if you take over a hospital?
At once. Very well.
Yes. Commander.
Well, now I'm playing this out
Reporting.
Move out.
just in case there's a crate full of money in
Move
here
out. Move out.
as a kind of backup, but I don't see why there would be.
Of course.
By the way, Flame Tower is also basically impossible for this force to get past, so...
Move out.
Lost.
Didn't I power you down?
Unit lost.
Move out.
Does a spy not sabotage? It does, right? Whoa, good lord. There's a path
Base
here.
is under attack.
Path here I didn't take. Wait a second. I'm confused. I'm confused between the two games. Thief steals money. I'm sure about that. I know you can put spy into different buildings and it does different things. But spy in power plant is power down, right? It also lets you see their power
Reinforcements have
status.
arrived.
For king and country.
But it is a power down as well, isn't it?
Yes. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Yes. Move out. Of course.
Anyway, we found a pathway we didn't explore, so...
Of course. Of course. Yes, sir.
And now we know exactly what threats lay in wait.
Of course. Of course.
We'll blast our way through this. No worries.
Of course. Of course. Yes, sir. Of course. 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 Commander. Commander. Move
I
out.
wonder if I can beat the boat
Of course.
if we really rush.
Of course.
Reinforcements have
Of
arrived.
course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Move out. out. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Move out. Move out. Of course.
Okay, you can easily beat the boat. I don't even know where it is.
Of course. Yes. Of course. Of course.
Affirmative. Very well. Agreed. At once. Very well.
Yes. Of course. Move out. Move out. Move out. Yes. Of course.
This dog is out for blood.
Move out. Of course.
How was I this slow the first time round? Oh, whatever. Where's the dog? Here he comes. He's on the scent. He's tracking me down.
Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Yes. Agreed.
Yes. Of course. Move out. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Reporting.
Move out.
Still, zero awareness.
Of course.
But let's not complain. Let's just get moving.
Move out. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Yes. Of course.
Let's say I am truly grateful to the shout-out from Dr. J here,
Reporting.
being placed into the game. And I know it's not a coincidence. I know it's me. He told me it's me.
Very well. Agreed. Very well. At once. Agreed.
I don't know how to respond because I'm British and we can't take
Ready and waiting.
Of course. Of course. Move out.
a comment very well in the slightest.
Of course. Of course.
We get commented and we just fall to pieces. That's what we do.
Move out. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out.
I'm concerned that I may have said commented instead of complimented. I'm not sure.
Of course. Of course. Move out.
I'm just going to assume I said the right thing and move on with my life.
Move out. Of course. Of course. Commander. Of course. Commander.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
I like how fast you can do this mission. You can do everything one cycle if you don't hang about. If you know how to do the mission.
Commander.
Like you can beat the
Of
you
course.
can get past the tank without waiting at all.
Move out.
You can get past the boat without waiting.
Ready and waiting.
Like if you know it's coming,
Very
it's fine.
well.
Right.
Mission saved.
No more mistakes.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. At once.
Don't go down. I don't want that Humvee getting active.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Now, I am aware that I can send the spy into the main base. I wasn't aware last time, but I'm aware this time
Agreed.
that I can send the spy into the main base.
Affirmative.
Commander. Move out. Of course.
Can't send the spy over here because of the dogs. Good shot, man.
Yes, sir. Commander. Of course.
But let's see what's down this pathway that I never took last time.
Ready and waiting. At once.
Yes, sir. On my way.
And let's keep the specialist units over here, shall we?
Reporting.
Yes. Move out. Move out.
Okay, there's my money.
Yes, sir.
Of course. Of course.
Unit lost.
Commander.
What happens if I start shooting these trucks? Do they get angry again?
Move out.
No.
Move out.
So that's how I get paid.
Commander. Move out. Move out.
Where is Tanya then? Is she in the tech center or what?
Of course. Of course. Move out.
No.
Move out.
No, she's not. I probably shouldn't have destroyed that because that was a big power sink.
Move out.
Credits
Of course.
stolen.
Yes. Of
Maybe
course.
Tanya isn't here. Maybe Tanya's on an island. As per the mission blurb.
Of course.
It did say she was on an island. I assumed this was the
Of
island.
course.
Maybe it's not.
Move out.
Maybe our job is just to evac. Maybe the spy's duties lay somewhere else. There's a lot of map to the north.
New
Yes,
construction
of course.
option.
Get me out of here.
Building.
Yes. Move out.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Yes. Move out.
Alright, it's time for 5 people to get in.
Move out. Commander. On my way.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unlucky
Of
lads.
course. Move out.
Acknowledged. At once. Waiting order.
I'm sure you'll do fine.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Lost.
I feel a little upset that I wasn't given any funding for this mission.
Lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Seems a touch unfair. Ooh, is that a mammoth?
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge.
They want me to rescue the legendary Commando Tanya Adams,
Commander?
and yet
Of course.
they can't spare me 300 credits.
Sir, at once.
Commander?
They can spare me a thief, of course more than that.
Yes.
But it's alright, I'll pay my own way. I don't like the look of this.
Commander? Of course. Move out.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, move out. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of
Commando
course.
leads the charge, he can one-shot any infantry.
Yes, move out. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Affirmative.
Thank you, civilian. By the way, why do you live out here all alone? In the minefield. You're a brave chap.
Of course.
Okay, everyone, I need you to actually
Very well.
do as my clicks command.
Very well.
It's not gonna happen, is it?
Of course. Of course.
We're all gonna die.
Yes, of course. Of course. Of course.
Yes, sir. For king and country. Acknowledge.
Distract the tank!
Commander, move out. Of
Unit
course.
lost.
Yes, sir. Of course. Yes, of course. Move out. Move out. Move out. Commander. Of course. Of course. Move out.
The mammoth tanks!
Move out.
Rockets seem more powerful than usual.
Of course. Move out. Move out. Of course. Move out.
This thing's tuned up.
Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Okay, we're pretty badly injured here.
Commander, move out.
I mean, one guy isn't badly injured.
Sir, indeed. Commander, move out. Move out. Of course.
But the rest of the dead weight around him's getting pretty injured.
Of course. Of course.
Maybe I can scout it out a bit.
Move out. Of course.
Don't go too near the
Of
cliff
course.
there.
Of course.
That isn't going to
Of
end well.
course. Move out. Of course. Move out. Yes, sir.
He's allied.
Yes. Move out.
He's allied, right? They're blue.
Yes. Move out.
Our base is under attack.
There goes my naval yard.
Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Why am I killing the allied unit? Whatever.
Of course. Of course.
They're dead now.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
Die, civilian scum.
Of course. Move out. Of course.
Always satisfying.
Move out. Move out.
I don't know what you want me to do with this.
Move out. Of course.
Perhaps you want Ortega in there.
Move out.
I don't know, I'm still running for my life.
Of course.
I've not got time to think. Aha,
Move out.
safety.
Of course. Yes.
Bridge is my one true ally.
Move out. Yes. Of course.
Godspeed.
Move out. Move out.
Unit lost.
Move out. Of course.
Unit lost.
No!
Of course.
The
Of
one
course.
flanking
Of course.
dog.
Of course. Of course. Of
No, alright, well, let's figure out what we were supposed to do.
Move out. Of course. Move out. Move out. Of course.
I don't think it is Ortega. Somehow. I don't think it's your game now. Wait, don't restart. I saved for a reason.
Mission loaded.
Yes, sir.
Very well. Affirmative.
At least we know what we're doing here.
At once. Affirmative.
Where's my music?
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Oh no, it is there, it's just very
Agreed.
quiet.
Affirmative. Very well.
Gentle start.
At once. Affirmative.
Now we're kicking in.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. At once.
New construction options. Building.
Yes. Move out. Move out.
I can't remember, was there anything down here guarding this? I think there was.
Move out. Yes, sir. On my way. Yes. Of course.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
You guys are basically just fodder,
Affirmative.
if you wanna busy yourselves.
Moving out. Moving out. Yes. Move out.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Yes. Of course.
It seems somewhat inevitable that we get discovered here.
Commander, of course.
Credits stored.
Building.
Yes. Of course. Commander. Move out.
By the way, I love
Unit ready.
missions that make use of
Affirmative.
unit special abilities. I mean, I say special abilities, it's literally its only
Yes,
ability.
Of course. Yes.
But for example, using the thief to gain credits rather than just putting a box here. Because you could do that, right? You could just have a store of crates here with money in them.
Acknowledge. Affirmative.
But But a unit like the Thief, it barely ever gets used anyway. So it's wonderful to see it
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
utilised in a stealth mission like this. CNC like to do this kind of thing as well, especially with spies getting into trucks and the like.
Acknowledge.
So it really is reminiscent of those old Westwood missions.
Affirmative.
And I love it.
Move out. Move out. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course.
Ready and waiting. Very well.
So here's the plan.
Reporting.
We're going to buy time
Of course. Of course.
with the fodder.
Move out. Of course. Move out. Move out.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course.
Now everyone
Move out.
stay together and we'll get through
Move
this
out.
minefield with reasonable speed.
Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Move out.
There you go.
Of course. Of course. Move out.
Why does it sound like a building getting destroyed every time that thing fires?
Of course. Of course.
Is that your way of telling me it's more powerful than usual?
Move out. Of course. Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Move out.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Of course.
He lives to fight another day.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Of course.
I just wanted to watch their deaths up close, okay? I'm morbid.
Move out. Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Move out.
Our base is under attack.
That was a... That's the sound of a submarine?
Of course. Move out. Of course.
So a submarine destroys your naval yard. Okay.
Of course. Of course.
What do you mean, of course? It's not that obvious.
Of course.
It could have been that cruiser, couldn't it?
Of course.
Yeah, see?
Move out. Commander.
Why? We're on the same side.
Commander. Of course. Yes. Of course. Yes. Of course. Yes. Of course. Of course.
Take your shots, men.
Of course. Yes, sir.
I'm not sure why we want to kill the civilians quite so much,
Of
but
course.
they do it automatically, so it must be important.
Yes, sir. On my way. King and yes. Move out. Yes, sir.
Generally speaking, Ortega, although you'd like to think he would stay in tip-top
Of course.
condition,
Of course.
it doesn't matter if he takes any damage, because
Of
he's
course.
either going to die to a dog in one hit or he's
Of
not.
course.
There is no
Of
in-between.
course. Move out. Of course.
What are you shooting at? The sandbags? Okay.
Yes. Move out.
Now try to stay on this side of the bridge, please.
Of course. Commander. Of course. Move out. Of course. Commander. Move out.
Okay, this music track is nice. It's got that classic RTS feel about it. It's hard to explain.
Of course. Yes. Of
I
course.
suppose when I say classic RTS, I mean it's got that...
Yes, sir.
I nearly did it again.
Of course. Move out. Of
It feels like it belongs in a Command & Conquer game, if that makes sense. It's got that Westwood feel.
Move out. Move out. Move out.
I can't explain it because I'm not that musically minded, but... I don't know, it just fits. I like it.
Saved.
Yes. Commander. Of course. Of course. Move out.
Of course, of course.
Commander. King and country.
So this looks like my opening.
King and country.
There are patrols,
Commander. Move out. Move out. Of course.
but we can politely ask the patrols to take a break. Okay, that works.
Move out. Commander. King and country indeed. Commander. Move out. Commander. On my way. Commander. Of course. Of course. Commander. King and
We're gonna have to take a look at those bullets at some point.
on my way. For king and country.
Don't mind me, just a spy.
On my way. For king and country.
Oh, it's not the spy that powers you down, is it? It's a saboteur.
On my way.
Because I'm thinking of the radar. What is this called? The enemy structure. Yes, yes.
Commander.
A spy in an enemy structure, I think, reveals what you can see, and a saboteur turns it off. Is that right? I don't. I'm gonna stop making stuff up. I'm probably wrong. That's it. Drive around. We very nearly drove straight into that. Where is Tanya, anyway? Top Agent Ortega. That dog sounds hungry. How can the dog not smell me? The vehicle's protecting me. Ooh, hello. Or he bailed out and set it to explode, and he healed himself somehow in the process. What a legend. What's going on? Oh, it's Tanya. I didn't see it. Tanya burst her own way out.
King and conquer.
I guess we destroyed the guards, right? These are some voice lines we're all used to. How the hell are we doing this? I don't think you're doing that. I should have blown up the bridge very quickly, I suppose. Never mind, we'll just evac under fire. Top Agent Ortega, quick. Find all the SAM sites for me. Keep crawling, Tanya, you can do this. Crawl with the best of them. What's this, a soldier? I'm just scouting it out. How are you doing, Tanya? I don't think she's making this, by the way. Okay, she's running. She's got a speed on. That's the end of that. Short-lived. How the hell am I beating this? Okay, it's on patrol. That's how I'm beating it. One of the tanks has given up. That's good. You can see why Tanya is a legendary commander. Look how many tank shells she's taken. And she's still standing.
Last.
Tanya, no!
Your mission is a failure.
I mean, yes, but not in the way you think.
Mission loaded.
Hey, the music doesn't bug out when you fail a mission anymore. It starts playing again.
Of course.
Nice.
Move out. Of course. Of course. Move out. Of course. Yes. Of course.
Seems the commanders don't have anything to do then, beyond this point.
Of course.
It's all down to Tanya and legendary top agents Ortega.
Of course. Move out.
Unit lost.
Doesn't really mean I should just suicide them like that, but
Yes. Of course. Move out. Of course.
there's no pain in doing so either.
Move out. Of course. Move out.
Now, based on the way games are programmed, I possibly shouldn't sacrifice this guy just for fun while I'm waiting, because technically speaking, when I take over this lorry, sorry, truck, there you go, international language,
Move out.
I don't have any units. This is my only unit,
Move out. Move out.
because this is orange, it's not mine, which is why it doesn't get attacked. I feel sorry for these dogs. I mean, that's a pained, anguish sound. That is so dramatic. I love the way he bails out and then it crashes into them. It's amazing that you can convey that as a story in this pixelated engine. I think we found a bug.
Mission loaded.
Yes, sir. Of course. Move out. Commander.
I can't defend that one, I'm afraid. That's a straight up bug.
Commander. Move out. Yes, of course. Yes. Of course.
Unit
Move
lost.
out.
Oh, too eager.
Commander. Move out. Move out.
And my music's gone again. I don't know, smash.
Yes, of course. Of course.
This is not the opening I would expect from something labelled smash.
For king and country. Indeed.
Sounds more like SimCity.
Yes, of course. Of course. Yes, indeed. For king and country. On my way. On my way. Commander. Of course. Move out. Of course. Move out.
What I love is how they're not suspicious in the slightest, despite the fact that what just went down.
Yes, of course. Move out. Move out. Of course.
Unit lost.
Oh dear. So am I not supposed to destroy this bridge then, or was that just a one-off mistake there? Okay, it's not SimCity anymore. Okay, I've noticed how you programmed this. So, There's two triggers. One starts the shooting and one starts the detonation. And one trigger's slightly further in than the first one. I was so close to escaping with Tanya the first time. That if I just go fast, I'm sure I'll be alright. What matters is that I get the patrol route of that Humvee scouted out. I'd rather fight a tank than a Humvee. Best of luck, team. This feels like the last one, just the way it's positioned. It looks sort of final, if you know what I mean. It's not final! Okay, I need the Humvee to not notice me. And I need to keep moving because it reduces the damage I take from the
Your
tanks.
mission is a failure.
Damn this mission. Yes.
Mission loaded.
Move out. Move out. Commander, of course. Of course. Commander, move out. Of course. Move out. Yes, sir. Commander, of course. Commander, of course. Of course. Commander, of course. Yes, sir. King and Commander, of course. Of course. Of course. Yes, sir. King and my way. Yes, of course. Of course. Of course. Move out. Yes. Move out. Of course. Of course. Yes, sir. Indeed. For King and my way.
Part of me wonders, can I
Move out. Move out. Of course. Move out.
bait the medium tanks downwards with the two commandos?
Commander, of course. Of course. Of course. Move out.
The answer is probably no, because the Tesla coil is going to zap them before they get in range of the tanks. Did you just shoot the truck that's got Ortega in it? Okay, you guys deserve death.
Move out. Of course. Commander. Yes. Of course.
Go, anything you can kill is good, to be honest.
Yes. Move out. Of course. Commander. Of course. Of course.
Look, it's me, tank! Oh. Well, you tried.
On my way. For King and country.
Go, Tanya, go fast. Run, use those little legs.
For King and country. Indeed. Yes, sir. King and country. For King and country.
I wonder what I did last time that made one of the tanks forget about me. Because that was convenient. Imagine if we doubled up on that. Oh, the potential.
On my way. For King and country.
I'm going to scout in the direction opposing the patrol route. That way I'll find the Humvee sooner.
On my way. On my way.
That does eagle eyes in action. It's actually memory, but no, same thing. So this tank is well aware of my existence, but this Humvee is not. It's a good thing these people don't talk to one another. What you should probably do is follow the Humvee around, and then get this one last. Because now I have this problem again where I just have to dance under fire until the Humvee goes past. It's kind of taunting for the tank, though. Imagine you can't hit a person who's just marching back and forth. Remember all that training you underwent? What was it for? No one's suspicious of this spy, by the way. I know, technically speaking, I'm dressed like an enemy soldier, but still. Come on.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Alright, where have I got to get to? Is it going to be up here? It's going to be up there. Please don't kill my Chinook.
Your mission is a failure.
Why is that a failure? Why were they even attacking him? No one cares about me. I actually think it was in the mission that I have to evacuate myself as well, right? Yes, yes I do. Damn it! I forgot that I mattered.
Mission
And this
loaded.
game reminded me that I do matter. So thanks for that.
Of course. Yes.
My self-esteem is through the roof right now.
Yes. Move up. Move up. Yes. Of course. Of course. Yes. Yes. Of course. Yes, sir. Indeed. Yes. Of course. Of course. Yes, sir. On my way. Yes. Move up. Move up. Commander. Move up. Commander. Of
I like how
course.
everyone
Of course.
is expendable apart from the person we're here to save and me. It's good.
Of course. Move up.
From a plot point of view,
Of course.
I'm on loan from England, so
Move up. Of
England
course.
is probably expecting to return me.
Move up. Move up. Yes. Move
But I just like the fact that I'm valued higher than any of these commandos.
Of course. Yes. Move up. Of course. Move up. Of course.
That was one hell of a shot. 1 bullet, 4 kills.
On my way. On my way. On my way.
You know, if I'd realised that
On my way.
I needed to evacuate myself, I would never have considered putting myself in a power plant. Because then I'm never coming back, am I?
On my way. On my way.
Okay, this time I am going to finish on top of the mesa. What's the correct term for that? I think that's right, actually. I'm sticking with that. No, nothing suspicious going on here. Just checking my gun, my pistol, that we're not issued with. Alright, now we're going to do the whole mission under fire. Just on patrol, just like you, Humvee. I didn't see anything, I'm not sure what you're talking about. What do you mean, why am I pointing at this soldier in the bushes? No reason. Come on guys, I'm clearly on your side, can't you hear by my obvious Stasi accent? Okay, when you go the intended path, it's much better. Although I need to leave a landing spot, I need to not die, and I need the Chinook to not die. That's a lot of non-death.
Mission accomplished.
Never mind. Look, green men. They're gonna save me. Oh boy, what a mission. Fun one. I enjoyed it. Some people out there will be sort of, I don't like the non-base missions, but no, that was good. It was varied, even for a non-base mission. It was somewhat puzzly, somewhat mechanically challenging. It was a good mission. Mission. Very good mission. I enjoyed it. That's going to do it for this one. Next time, we're going to be back on the debriefer for a moment before we tackle Ally 7. Hopefully you'll join me for that. I shall. See you then.